Hello, it's me, McMac, back once again with another indie game. And today we're checking out the demo or not the demo, actually, the playtest for Brave New Wonders. So this did have a demo back some time ago, but now we've got a little bit special early access to the playtest for this game. It's still coming soon. I don't know when it's coming out, so don't ask. But this is it's a factory automation game, more or less. It kind of reminds me of Distinct, in that it is not the traditional kind of like um, uh, we're not building tracks and we're not building factories in the same sense as we would in other games. But let's just check it out and let it talk for itself. New game. Okay, we're arriving in the game. There's a nice little cutscene before that. I'll leave it out of this. I'll let you guys take a look at the story, whatnot, just so we can get more into gameplay. But basically, this is like kind of fantasy futuristic sci-fi. So we're in the future, maybe, and have redeveloped humanity to a high level of technology once again. And now we're out exploring and building our culture. Anyways, here it is, Mira. From today, you're officially a pioneer authorized by the Academy to explore the old world. Finally, I can see it with my very own eyes. One day they'll call me Mira, the legendary pioneer. She looks like an engineer. Easy now, Tiger. Don't sprint before you can walk. First, you'll need the basics. Try looking around and moving your mono wheel. Mono wheel? Mono wheel. Monorail. Monorail. All right, so right click to move your main character. And okay, hold. Okay, we gotta hold the arrow. All right. So we have a little character here. Oh yeah, we've got like an actual like little mono wheel. Yeah, it's fun. All right, you can toggle between focus free camera with this button. Okay, fantastic. WASD to move the camera around. Fantastic. Okay, so a little bit of tutorials here. We're used to it. It's fine. Looks like you've nailed down the basics of traversal. Well done. I did it. I'm the best. It feels good to finally stretch my legs or spin my wheels after that train ride. Yes, indeed. It's time for me to take you on a tour of the train station you arrived at. It will serve you well as a home base. Over here is the train station warehouse. It's a massive storage unit that you can use to hold and organize resources you gather during your expeditions. Ooh, I wonder if any pioneers more previous expeditions left anything behind. Sure, I suppose it's possible. Head on over and take a look. All right, so we got to go over here and interact with this bad boy. And looks like we've got some stuff. Yeah, so they did leave something behind. That's fortunate. All right, I'm not going to read through everything here. You guys can go back in and read the storylines there if you'd like to, but I want to get into the game. So click on the metal plates to transfer them to your backpack. All right, fantastic. We got those. Well done. All right, so now we got the train station hub over here where you can conduct research. Fantastic. Okay. So we need to target a monowheel mining for research, deposit two metal plates to the train station hub, and research monowheel mining. All right, so we're going to go over here. We're going to click on this. And we're going to click through their text here. We're going to click on the research button, and then we get the research tree. And so it wants us to click on this one specifically, so we'll target that for research. No problem. All right, so this is our research tree. So this will expand, I'm sure, once we start researching these things. It'll branch out into all sorts of different areas. I'm not sure how big it will be. We'll find out. All right. Now we need to send the metal in over there and hit the research button. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So now we need to go and yeah, we need to go and get us some more metal, some more stuff, or this crystal stuff, I guess, right? Crystal shards, what we're getting. All right. So she's getting the crystal shards now. We can also get metal ores down over here. This is okay. So yeah, we got the crystal shards we need. Now we can go over here. We're going to automate all this shortly, but for now, we'll go and get this stuff. All right, and then we can build a smelter. So we go over here, build a smelter with the B button. B to build, smelter. Okay, and we're on a grid. Okay. And we have a zone of control where we can build. So green, yellow, got you. So within our range here. All right, so we'll build it. Let's build it like over here. Okay. All right, so we need to get power. Thought it was a good idea to construct it near the solar power. Try building a power pool in between. All right. So we can build a power pole in between there. So this is our solar power. So it looks like we need to build 2 of these actually to get to where we need to go. So we'll build another one like here. All right, so she's smelting. All right, so we're gonna go now over here, smelter. Can choose a recipe, metal plates. Oh, produce refined crystal wants us to produce. Okay, so metal plate, refined crystal. And then we can go over here, we can drop some crystals in here. I would assume. Produce a refined crystal optional build warning, waiting for stock. Okay, so we need, how do I get my inventory in here? Backpack, there's my backpack. Okay, so we just need to get close to it and then we can start doing that. Okay, sweet. And then, yeah. Optional build a second smelter, produce metal plate. Sure, why don't we do that? Can we do that? Somewhere here? Hint, construction sites. When you don't have enough resources to build. Okay, ooh. All right, we got tutorials over tutorials here. All right, sweet. All right, so we can move around. This one needs more stuff. All right, but we can get that from here. What do we need to build this? Does it say? Backpack option here. Where does it tell me what I need for this? I need 1 crystal shard, it seems like. Okay, so let's go get a crystal shard over here. We've got 3,000, so these will run out after a while. All right, cool. We got some crystal shards. We can now come back over here and we can open up our backpack, throw that in there, and begin. Yes? Or do we need more? Oh, we need more. We need more. Okay, we need 1 more of these guys. Okay, so we got that. Now we can go over here. Now we can do this. Okay, so now it is building. And we will make recipe of metal plates over here. Fantastic. Okay. And then we got to make a metal plate. So now I need more. I need more mine. More mining needs to be done. All right, so we're nearby. So that's a good thing that we did it right there. We can just click and it's going to start making that, and that will let us finish off this tutorial here. Cool. So we got the tutorial done. We can grab a metal plate and magnificent work. Fantastic. Okay, we got basic production is going. All right, so a whole bunch of yakking. So now that we have that, we can throw all of this in there. It can only take 5. Oh, interesting. This is a compute core we got. Okay. So build a power pole that connects the solar power collector to the automation factory. That's this bad boy over here. So we go back down to electrical, and we just need to get a pole in here somewhere. Maybe, can I get it like over here? Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Perfect. So this is going now. And now over here, we can make automation prototypes. Interesting, a computer core. So we throw a computer core in there, and it's going to start thinking. Collect an automation from the automation factory and place it in your inventory. Okay, so we got an automaton, I should say, not an automation. Deploy an automaton by opening the build button. All right, so now we got an automaton. So this is basically our little bots that we're going to be able to use. Cool. So now we can do bot behaviors. This is where it reminds me of like desynced. So you're going to like program these bots to do certain things. So we can do a mover bot, and we can tell it to select an item from and deposit at select value. Okay, so if we say, you cannot collect resources from ore directly, please deploy a miner. Okay, so we can put it here and say to go over there. So it's going to go pick up stuff from over here, and it's going to go over there. So this is like a little storage area over here. Yeah, which has got compute cores. Oh, that's not what we need. That's not what we need at all. We need to, how do we negate that and deposit over here? So where we need to go. Okay, so it's got cores over here. So there's some cores in there. Okay, so we're gonna get cores. It's gonna give us more automatons that we're able to get once this starts going. Nice. Okay. Excellent. So collect all compute cores from the supply drop, deposit 3 to 5 compute cores to the automaton factory. Fantastic. Cannot transfer. Oh, this is the end one. Yeah, never mind. All right, so he's going to go and automate all of that. Collect all compute cores from the supply drop. Yeah, we're working on that. I can take these. Those are automatons. So that's going to allow me to build more of these guys shortly, and then we'll get them mining and doing stuff like that in a moment as well. Okay, so he's still collecting this stuff. We got 2 more. Let me just complete this. All right, so we throw those ones in there. This guy is now broken because this is empty. So we can now do some research. So we'll go back to over here, get to tech tree, and then we're going to do some mining. Yes, that's what we want. Target technology. Excellent. New behaviors. Mining bot. Excellent. Okay, so we need 2 refined crystals and 2 metal plates for that. So I do have 1 metal plate here. So we'll throw that in there, and then we'll go and we'll grab, we have some metal plates over here, so we'll grab all of those. Over here, we've got some crystals as well, so that's fantastic. And we'll throw that in there, we'll throw that in there, we'll hit the research button, it is done. Excellent. So now we can make mining bots. Fantastic. So we'll be able to organize all of this stuff. So deploy a miner. Yeah, so now we have that available in our build bar down here. I haven't talked about the looks of this game. I actually like the enjoy the looks of the game. It's kind of cool setting. I do enjoy, and the overall graphics look pretty good. The UI is a little bit on the small side, so as we all know, I hate small UI. But anyways, we've got miners now, so let's hit a miner up, and we'll throw you down there, and then we will give you instructions. So you will be mining bot, you will mine this, and then you will drop it over there. Fantastic. So we got that going. We can get another one doing the crystal over here too. So we click on you, you are going to mining bot this and drop it over there. Fantastic. Okay. So we've automated now all of that stuff, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so maybe in the future, build these closer to the mine sources. We can always build another one, in fact, right? Or we can relocate this. We can actually relocate this. Yes, okay. Can I rotate it? Flip, I can rotate it that way. Yes, we can do that. Can't build it that close. We can build it over there. That makes more sense. Okay. Fantastic. Still got this guy too. We can get him to move things. Eventually, like we're going to do research and stuff like that. We can get them to send this over here, presumably, right? To get all this stuff researched. Logistics. New structures. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff we're going to be able to do. So we can either follow the tutorial or we can start doing our own thing. But I think like what we could do with this guy is we could say, stop the automation. We can hit, you can pin behaviors. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, so much stuff happening. All right. You can do, say, for example, turn this guy into mover bot. You can say move this over to there. Right? And then he'll start moving that stuff between here and here, which means that we can go into the tech tree and we can do something like logistics, target technology for research, and then he'll start bringing that stuff over, which is fantastic. We can make another one over here too. Why not? Mover bot, click on there and go over there. Absolutely fantastic. See, so that's all automated now. Amazing. It wants us to research blueprint mode as well for the tutorial. All right, we'll do that next. It also wants us to research logistics. So we're okay. We're doing both the things in the tutorial here, just not in the order it wants us to. It's all good. It's all good. So those things are going. So yeah, this is nice. I'm free to just kind of like look around now. What's this thing? It is depositing the required resources to clear this obstacle. Dynamite. Okay, we can get rid of that, and then there's a big crystal behind there. 10,000 crystals in there. Oh, it looks like we got an invisible wall down here, unfortunately. So we can't go down that way. And what's over here too? We've got 100 coal. Oh, interesting. Can I get that coal yet? No, not yet. All right. We'll have to follow the tutorial, unfortunately. It looks like things are hard locked behind those elements. But we do have a whole area down here as well with more crystals. Yeah, okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do I have a map? I do. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this map. That's huge. It's massive. Okay. It's really massive. Got it. All right. All right, I've lost control of my... Ooh. Yeah, for a while there, I was able to get the commands to go off of this, but that's okay. So we got a big mine over here. We've got some supplies over here. Fantastic. I will take all of that. And I will take all of this as well. Sweet. It pays to search around for stuff. Is there any dangers out here, I wonder? I don't know. Everything's very shiny and golden looking. Everything's got like a weird sheen to it. Everything's kind of wet and made out of metal. Okay. Bunch of stuff down here. We've got, yeah, more mines. We got more of this stuff. Energy cells. Yeah, I'll grab all that stuff. Fantastic. I'd be happy to take all of that off your hands. Okay. That's going to allow us to make a lot more automatons in the future. So let me get back up. Looks like there's going to be a bunch of this stuff we can break down to make our roots shorter and whatnot as well. So that's cool. All right. So this guy's at capacity because they finished the research over here. So we'll research that. Fantastic. We got that. And then it wants us to research blueprint mode. So we'll get that going as well. And fantastic. Okay. So this guy's not going to do anything until... Yeah, so these guys are done now because this is not requiring anything. It's requiring actually just core crystal right now. So let me go get that because I don't have any. So I'll just grab those myself. All right, so we just needed 3 of those. So we'll bring that back. So these guys are broken until then, until we start researching something that needs that requirement. So we will grab that, throw that in there, research that. Blueprint mode, okay. Unlocks blueprint mode, allows the copying and pasting of automations and structures. Beautiful. All right, so now in the tech tree, researching manufacturing. Got it. So we can do that. That's also going to require coal. Okay. Those guys will get back to work bringing those items there. Can I get coal now? Looks like it's red. Oh, no, now I can get coal. Okay. So we can now get coal. That means we can probably get a miner in here and tell him to mine this, and then we'll bring it back. Can I build a warehouse or something closer by? I don't know. I must be able to at some point. Logistics, sentry, warehouse. Yes, okay, that's what we want. We want a warehouse or something out this way. Yeah, we'll put it over there. So you will actually go here instead, moving forward. Oh wait, no, you go. No, never mind. You go here. Where is the miner? This guy. This guy who's bringing coal is going to go to this station instead, moving forward, which will speed things up significantly. Let's get some power out here too. I'm not sure if power matters for these guys. Probably does. So we'll pull some power. Can't talk. We'll build some power out over here. Power connection mode. Oh, okay. All sorts of stuff going on there. All right, let's get out of power connection mode. That's fine. We'll deal with that later. Okay, so now we got a warehouse here. That's going to be useful because we've got lots of resources that are going to be near there anyways. We also have coal right there. I just saw it too, so I didn't see that one earlier. But we can make another Can make another automaton probably. And get him going. Oh, we don't have enough cores. Yeah, we don't have enough cores. So let's go over here. We'll drop all of these guys into there. It can only take 5, unfortunately. But we will grab what we can, and then we can go and build this guy up. What do we need for you here? Grid output, grid demand, building demand, automaton prototype, automaton prototype. There we go. Oh, sorry. What do I do? What do I need for this guy? I need a core. Yeah. Okay. I need to click on it and then click that. That's why. All right. So mining bots, and then we can get you to mine there and go. Let's just go to that warehouse there. Fantastic. Okay. So we're getting ore. We are getting the ores. All right. So over here, I'll grab this stuff. Bring that for this research over here because we need it. We need 2 more. So I'll throw the 8 that I have in there. And then we should have some over here as well. Yeah. All right, sweet. All right, so we'll go over there. Click on this. Drop that in there. Okay. So the UI from like moving stuff around a little bit awkward because you have to have like your backpack open and you've got to be clicking on the right station and then you just click it and then it goes. Like it works. But it's a little bit weird. We're still waiting for 4 more crystals, which are going. This guy's not doing anything right now. I don't know if I can give you a secondary drop. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Maybe later on I'll be able to smart mover. Smart splitter? Splitter. So smart mover, what does that mean? So get this from here and deposit at here. And then it's just going to shut down anyways. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe later on we'll get some more like ways to like, hey, if this is overstocked, then go somewhere else. Stuff like that to automate that. I don't know. I don't know. Any case, so we should be close to researching. Yeah, there we go. We research production pipeline. Crystal compound is one of the most useful resources in the stars. Recommended make as many as you can. They are produced in the general factory. Sounds good. So now we got a general factory. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So if we go into our production here, we've got a general factory here. So I guess we'll put that somewhere relatively central. We will get some power going over here, like so. And then what do you need to build? Where's my backpack? My backpack is B. All right, so we got that in there. We need some metal. No problem. So we'll get the metal out of here. And then you guys will get working on new research. We can research a truck. Box trucks and truck hubs, long distance, high capacity transportation tools. Oh, okay, cool. Energy. Energy might be good to get. That's going to give us more energy. Yeah, let's maybe get that going. Good stuff. So you then what you can do is instead of getting metal plate, you can get coal. And you'll get it from, instead of here, you'll get it from there. And then you do that. Okay. And then that will allow me to research this. Right? Is it because you still have metal on you? Is that why? You need to? Okay, you can only carry 1 item. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. So we got that sorted out. Over here, we need to click over this way and hit B for our backpack. Add those in there. That's going to get connected. Okay, production pipelines. Oh my gosh, okay. So many things popping up on my screen here. All right, and again, open the big map. Got it. Yes, we got it. We got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, my gosh. So many tutorials. All right, so many tutorials all popping up at the same time. I wanted to get this built. Yeah, so that's built. This guy can now produce crystal compound, cortex chips, and simple kits. Okay, but we need crystal compounds first. So that's this stuff because that's this cortex chips and simple kits are going to need that. So we'll get that going. In order to do that, that's going to need refined crystal and metal plates. Okay, so we can set up a couple more automatons. Let's go over here and collect the ones that we have over here, actually. 'Cause we have quite a few, and we've got more of these guys in there. And then we can set up some automatons, so some movers. Some movers and some shakers here, so we'll get one of each. So what did we say we needed? We needed, yeah, we need merger. Pick up from item from A and deposit to C, then pick up from B and deposit to C. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can kind of do both with that. Smart mover, get item type from pickup and deposit at deposit. So smart item type is if you're sending it to like a warehouse, it might have more than one thing. Okay. Get an item from pickup if it is item type deposit at deposit A, otherwise deposit at deposit B. Oh, okay, so that's what we needed for these guys over here. Smart splitter. Got it. Pick up from item A and deposit to B, then pick up from A to deposit to C. Okay, so that's if you want to make it back and forth. Got it. So you can do all those things. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, so for you, you can just be a mover bot for now. And we will say move from here to here. And then you are going to be just a mover bot, and you're going to move from here to here. And then that means for you, what we can do is we can, yeah, choose smart splitter. Get an item from pickup if it is item type deposit at deposit A, otherwise deposit at deposit B. So smart splitter. So you get from here, go to A, and if not, sorry, get item, refined crystal, deposit at here, and if not, deposit at the warehouse. So that should sort all of that out, right? So he's going to go here. He's going to collect that. He's going to come up here. This one doesn't need it right now, so then he is going to go there. Nope, he is not. Morning item not dis. Okay, so that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but we'll figure it out as we go along. I'm sure we will. All right, so we got this going. Explore the point of interest south of the train station. Got it. Is this what's going on here? What's your problem? Oh, we're done. Okay, we're done. Coal mine is done, so you can go grab this other coal mine. Fantastic. This is doing okay. This is doing, that's just like a little bit in there. This has got natural gas. Pioneer is too far. Okay. And we've got a little bit of coal there too. So we're going to need like a bigger coal deposit at some point. I don't know if there is a bigger coal deposit. It looks like there's a bunch of little coal deposits all over the map. All right, so it wants me to go explore. So let's go do that. We already did a little bit of exploration. So, oh yeah, down here. Okay, sweet. We didn't go this way. There is some stuff over here we could get. So we will grab all of these, and we will grab all of that. And then we will go over here, and we'll click on Explore. Abandoned ruins. You enter the ruins of an abandoned house. While inside, you spot a strange object. It is a sleek, transparent container with a built-in back mount design. Its clear, durable casing includes shoulder straps and front-facing display panel. Move toward the object. Confirm. As you step closer, the air changes. Dust suddenly stops drifting and hangs like it's listening. The display panel flickers once as if recognizes you. Reach for it. Before you act, a sharp crack splits the silence. The house is collapsing. The ceiling sags. Beams shift in unison. Dust lifting in a synchronized rhythm. Is it choreographed? Run. You lunge back into the open as the structure collapses inward. When the dust clears, you notice something you swear wasn't there before. Narrow passage in the wreckage. Too clean, too deliberate. Okay, exit the ruins. Weird. All right, an old world trial, apparently. So, oh my gosh, so much text. Maybe later. Well, yeah, maybe later. Okay, thank you. So many tutorials. So many tutorials. We can begin a trial, though. It's strongly recommended that you complete the automation intelligence tutorial before attempting this trial. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Complete the old world trial and claim your reward. Explore the point of interest southeast. Interesting. Okay, we've also got combat, so there is going to be some sort of combat going on in this game too. Very cool. Shall we try this trial? Let's try it out and see what happens. This trial requires you to deliver 10 metal plates and 10 refined crystals in total, each processed one at a time. However, the passage is blocked and only automatons can deposit the resources. The building will emit a red signal when a metal plate is required and a blue signal when a refined crystal is required. Try creating a custom automation behavior to read the signals and conditionally deliver the required resources from your nearest storage unit. Interesting. They also give you hints and whatnot. Okay. I see. Signal blue, warning, waiting for stock. Okay, so we need a mover bot. Right? And then we need, so they need to go bring a crystal, and then they need to bring a, yeah, okay, so splitter. Pick up from A and deposit to B, then pick up from A and deposit to C. No. Pick up an item. If it's item type B, deposit to A, otherwise deposit to B. Okay. Get item type from pickup and deposit at deposit. Merger. Pick up from A and deposit C, then pick up from B and deposit to C. Okay, so we want to do a merger is what it sounds like. All right, so merger. So we're going to pick up from here, and then we're going to drop off over there. And then we're going to pick up from here and also deposit to there. So that should resolve that trial pretty easily, I think. Our research is also done, so we'll get that. We've got new structure now. We can build solar. Excellent. Recipe unlocks. Okay, sweet. Fantastic. So this guy's going to bring a crystal down here, and then he should automatically go back and get a metal piece. Right? So refined crystal metal plate, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we've got that. Now he should go back in and get a metal plate now. Let's just follow his path here, make sure we set that up correctly. But I think we are good. And we got to have 20 successful trips in order to get our stuff. Yeah, so we went back, got a metal. Excellent. Excellent. So those are going to be processed. So that's a simple automation there. They just get processed one at a time. It should switch now to being crystal and so on. Okay, cool. So that's all taken care of. Where am I? I've lost myself on the map. Is there a space bar? Instant automation duplication? Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh. All right. So, oh my gosh. Top. All right. So many tutorials. So many tutorials. Every time you click on something, there's a tutorial. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened, but my camera is now top down. I can't seem to get it to go back the other way around. It's fine. Doesn't stop anything. Just have to adjust to seeing things at this angle now from straight above. It's all good. Anyways, what do we need to do next? Bearing arm, research combat. Got it. So if we go over here, we can go to tech tree. We can now research combat down here, another basic one. So this is where we need the crystal compounds. We also need simple kits and coal. Okay, so let's target that going. Yeah, this view on the camera makes it a little bit harder to get myself negotiated around here. How much coal is in there? 36. Okay. So we're going to need to get more coal soon. This is about to run out in the next little while. We also need to source the crystal compounds, which are being built over here. So we can get you to do that. So you're going to get instead crystal compounds from, yeah, crystal compound. And you're going to get that from over here. So that's going to be fine. Then we need to make another production facility over here. And we need to, what do we need here? We need some iron. Yeah, 4 iron, and we need a crystal. I don't have any more crystal. Can I grab one from you? Yeah, I can grab one for you, and I just throw that in there. Beauty. All right, how's our crystal amounts doing over here? Not too bad. Not too bad. This one is fine. Yeah, okay. So you're in here now. You are now going to make simple kits. So that takes iron as well. Sweet. And so it looks like we need another mover. Or I suppose we can get you to do this as well, right? So if we do this, we can do a splitter. Pick up from A, and then, yeah, so splitter, pick up from here, go there, and then go there. Sweet. Okay, so we don't need more movers yet. We'll just get this guy to split those things out. Fantastic. So that's one element there. You also now need this stuff. So we don't have a bot doing that. So I will get a mover to do that. So for now, you can just be moving this from there to there. And then if we need to, we'll adjust that later on. What else is the other production that we can do right now is these Cortex kits and energy cells. Okay. All of those things take these guys. Got it. All right, the last thing we need to do, there's too many things open up on my menu here. Okay, so you've got what you need. Fantastic. You are waiting for just these guys. Okay, so we'll just cancel you out for now. We'll get mover bot from here to here. So that should work just fine. You have all of the coal and everything you need already. Fantastic. And you, sir, are done grabbing coal from over there. Is there any more coal kind of nearby? There is over here. It's almost done, though. That's fine. I guess we can get you maybe mining here. Actually, so why don't you... Yeah, we'll cancel this. We will get maybe another one of these guys. So in order to do quick copy here, is it just C and then V? Or is it Control C and then V? Nope. All right. How do we build nearby magnet toggle camera view? Oh, there's a toggle camera view. There's a camera view here and then toggle camera view here. It's very confusing. I don't know why there's two. Yeah, so what's the quick copy option here? Blueprint mode. Okay. So if I take you, clone, control D. Why is it control D? It's never control D. All right, we're going to control D over this. Escape that. And then we'll come over here. We'll grab some of these. Throw those. Oh, this guy actually needs that stuff. Fair enough. We actually have some. Yeah, we need some crystals. Okay, let's go get a couple of crystals from over here. Can I take your crystals? I'm going to take your crystals because it's easier. And we'll come over here and we'll throw those in there. That's going to be built now. Fantastic. So you can now... So mining bot can only do create new. Oh, we can create like auto resell. Oh wait, add perimeter. Manually editing behaviors. Yes. Name. Mining split, maybe? Type. Mine node. Okay. So add a parameter. Oh, never mind. How do we do this? Name drone type. New miner. Auto reset parameters. Add a parameter. Storage. I don't know how this works. We'll play around with it and see if we can figure it out. Store to. No, looks like this is going to be a little bit too complicated for me to figure out right now. So what I'll do instead is we will build a warehouse. We will build a warehouse over here. And what you'll do, because this thing keeps stalling, is we will mining bot from here and then return there. All right. And then, yeah, that will make it a little bit easier. And then you can also be a mining bot from here to here. But it looks like you'll be able to like customize the automations quite a bit if you want to. And then what we'll need is to get another mover over here, and then you are going to be a splitter, or a smart splitter. We'll do a smart splitter. So get item from here. You're gonna get metal ore, and then you're gonna go here and then here. All right. That should sort that out, and then allow these to get twice as much stuff over there. What do you need? You need refined crystals and all of that stuff over there. So I guess we can do kind of the same thing over here. But a warehouse down here is going to be a little bit far. So we'll build another warehouse. Do we want to build another warehouse? How much more is this? It has a lot. Yeah, actually, yeah. They'll be here for a while. So you, sir, are going to go here instead. I am going to come over here and build this thing, which needs a little bit of metal, which we got right there. Oh, I need more metal. Think. Nope, too far away. All right. Grab metal. We're gonna have to warehouse that stuff too, it looks like. So we'll come over here. We will add the metal in there. Fantastic. We'll get another mover bot. We'll get a miner bot and another mover bot. You are going to be mining over here and going over there. And then if I go to blueprint mode, we can control D. Oh, no, that's not what I want. No. Control D. No. What? Oh, weird. Okay. Control D. Throw that in there. Escape. We need to get some power going. We probably need to get a solar power connector somewhere on here on the grid somewhere too, right? Let's throw that over there. This needs, yeah, some crystals in it. And some of that in there. I need one more. Fantastic. And then you, sir, are going to be a smart splitter. And you're going to take an item from here, which is crystal shards, and you're going to go here and here. Okay, cool. We're getting things automated. Very nice. Yeah, I'd say the UI is kind of busy because there's so many things going on all at the same time, so it is a little bit hard to see. Because they also have like the overlay of like the power and like that all the time too. I think they can get away with just not having that on there, unless I'm in power mode. Like all these extra lines or anything like that, it just makes everything super busy and a little bit hard to follow. In any case, what are we waiting for over here? Why are you not making these things? Why are you not producing? Why are you not carrying this over from there? You should be getting. You should not be getting that. You should definitely not be getting that. You should be getting. You should be getting these from over here and then moving them over there. I don't know why you're doing anything else, but that's what you should be doing. Cool. Okay, so we got everything that going here. I'm worried about my power, so I'm going to get this stuff built. We also need to get a mover moving this stuff back and forth here too. So I guess we'll get another mover, right? That can how many smart mover, get item, smart splitter. Splitter, get from deposit A. Pick up item from A, deposit B, then pick up from A. Pick up, get an item, pick up, it is item type, deposit at A, otherwise deposit at B. Get item type from pickup and deposit at deposit. Get an item from pickup, deposit to deposit. Pick an item from A and deposit to C, then pick up an item from B, deposit to C. Yeah, that's probably what we want here, merger. So we get you here and deposit there, and then you here and deposit there. This thing here, our little quest over here has failed for some reason. I don't know why. He's got one It's asking for crystals, so I don't know why this guy failed. So we'll have to deal with that. Not quite sure. Should have just been back and forth doing those things, but something occurred to make it not want to do that anymore. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Meanwhile, we're researching combat. These guys are still not carrying this stuff over. Why? Because you have this in your inventory? That's a little annoying. Okay. It's got nowhere to deposit this thing, so I have to do that before we will go. Okay. Fair enough. And over here, are we full? Or are we out of... Yeah, we're out of that. Gotcha. Is there anything else that you can get nearby? Not really. Everything is quite far away. If I send you out here, will that be like too far? Or do you just go slower when you're off grid? Not sure. Not sure. Seems to be fine. Yeah, okay. So now this is working. Now we're getting progress on this. Okay, cool. So yeah, a couple things to sort out. Looks like we'll have to create like some optimized like automations later on, late in the game, if you want things to be like running really smoothly. But it's a little bit over my head at the moment. I'll have to play around with it for a bit and see what we can do about that. Meanwhile, if we go into our inventory here, we've got these. We'll get the power going there. We can go down here. We can get this in our inventory as well. And we can throw most of that in there. Fantastic. These guys here also need a mover, I think, right? So we get another mover going over here, and you're going to be a merger that is going to go from here to here, and then here, there. Fantastic. That will allow me to get crystals working faster. And then you can grab from here instead to get crystals over to this guy. And what are you working on? You are just moving those things back and forth. Right. So you need a warehouse as well. So you should go... So what would that be? That would be a smart pick up from a splitter, right? Pick up from A and deposit B, then pick up from A and deposit to C. No, smart splitter. Get an item from pick up if it is item, deposit to pay A, otherwise deposit to B. Yeah, I don't know what it means by otherwise. It's not defined what it means by otherwise, because I tried it over there and it didn't really work. So I'm not quite sure. But we will need more things. But right now, you were meant to be getting this stuff going back and forth. This one is full now of that stuff. We don't have anybody grabbing these to fill in over there either. Okay, so you need a mover bot to do that. These guys take like energy over time? I'm not sure. But we'll take a mover bot. We'll move. Oh, we need, sorry, we need a smart mover bot. Smart mover. Gonna go over here. You're gonna grab. Oh, what did you do there? What happened? I know what happened. Smart mover. Grab that. Over there. Go there. Cool. And then you, I believe, become, I guess, a smart splitter. Get an item from here if it is this, and then go to here, and if not, go to there. Yeah, I don't know what the otherwise deposit at warehouse 27. I don't know, because it's not moving, so I would think that if it comes here and it's full, it would just go to the other. That's what I assume that meant, but it appears not. It appears not. That's okay. We do have the research done here, so let's get combat research done. And that gives us a new structure of a weapon factory. Okay. All right. So we can get a weapon factory now. Weapon factory, we'll put that over this way. That's going to require some of these, which we now have. Oh, we only need one. And then some metal, which we are completely out of. Do I have any more over yonder? Over yonder, I got some over here. Grab all of those. Yeah, looks like we can increase our production by a bit here. And we throw that in there. Amazing. And then this can make dynamite and thermoplates. So it's combat, but it's really just about making dynamite. Okay. And that's going to take gunpowder, which is made in the smelter, simple kits, and thermoplates, just made in the weapons factory. So we need to do a couple of things there. Interesting. So we'll have to have a supply chain for all of that as well, which will be cool. But yeah, it's an interesting game. I like it. I think they need to work on the UI a little bit. It's like it's a little bit overly busy. There's too much stuff going on all at the same time. There's a whole bunch of tutorials, which is great, so you can go in and kind of figure stuff out. It's a little bit obnoxious in terms of like I've had tutorials on top of tutorials. I've had like 3 layers of tutorials at some points here. So that'll be interesting if they can clean that up a little bit. And yeah, there's some weird things with the automation I'll have to kind of dive into. It's probably just me not understanding the complexity of the automation systems yet. But it looks like we can kind of like create our own automations to sort through things. And I don't really know why this thing stopped working. But we'll take a look at that maybe next time if we want to play a little bit more of this one. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this one down below while the playtest is active. I don't know how long the playtest is going for, and I don't know if it's open fully to the public or not. So you can check their Steam page and see if you want to get access to this as well. You can try it out there. And if not, I'll catch you guys in the next video. But this has been Brave New Wonders. Thanks for joining, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, hit that join button if you want to get early access to these videos as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.